Alrighty, guys and gals, World of Warcraft Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. It's Classic re-released. Re-released. That's right, it's hardcore. We're on Doomhow. This is the hardcore server. It is full. Now it's been 2 hours since they released the servers. I purposely waited a little bit. That way I'm hopefully able to pick up quests and things like that. But we're doing the Ironman challenge. Yes, we are. This is attempt number, is it 4 or 5? We failed on the mage, their last attempt. Pretty sad there. And I have decided, since we went Horde last time, we're going to go Alliance. And I've rolled a priest, and it's a night elf. Yeah, I changed it up at the last moment. I was just going to go human. But here's the thing. We have a natural resistance to nature damage, which is pretty good. I was thinking about it. I think lightning damage is nature damage. We'll be resistant to that. And I think some poisons and stuff are nature damage as well. So, I don't know. Any little, a bit of help we can get, we'll take. But we're going to jump right into it here. We'll do the little intro. Sit back and enjoy. Or sit back and listen.
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. Yet recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered the tranquility of their ancient civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though victorious, the Night Elves were forced to sacrifice their cherished immortality and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act, the druids planted the great tree Teldrassil off the stormy coasts of northern Kalimdor. Within the twilight boughs of the colossal tree, the wondrous city of Darnassus took root. However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing, and soon fell prey to the corruption of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few Night Elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Alrighty. Couple people running around, but it's not slam-packed, which is kind of what I wanted. Now, we're also going to be rolling. I'm going to roll a non-Ironman character, just a hardcore character, where I'm going to be running dungeons on the character. But for right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick couple of minutes to get the interface set up. I'll be right back with you. Ready? We are back. Here he is.
Hi.
There's Iron Man. I changed up the interface a little bit here. I had to get an add-on, mouse over heels called Click, so I can get my lesser heal going there quickly. But we have, most characters have like a natural, well, they have a chance to dodge. So we've got a 1% from quickness, but we also have a 6.34% chance, so about a 7% chance. So here's my nature resistance. It's only by 10, so we're not completely immune to lightning damage, which that'd be a little bit OP if that was the case. Anyway, let's get started. I've got Shadow Meld up here. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this off. This is like the 20th guild invite I've gotten. Let's just turn that off for right now. We will end up joining a guild. I'm going to block for right now. Alrighty.
Peace. Ah, the beauty of Shadowglen never ceases to delight my senses. Greetings, adventurer.
How you doing?
I am Conservator Ilthalane.
Aye.
My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of
It's
nature is
Shadowglen.
maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest's beasts to flourish, while others suffered. Unfortunately, the night saber and thistleboar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth,
Shadowglen.
young adventurer, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved. Thank goodness you are here, adventurer. Strange news has traveled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarendrella, has returned to Shadowglen.
Really?
The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forests of Kalimdor in years. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarendrella and see what business she tends to in our grove. One of the sentinels reported seeing her to the southwest of Aldrassil.
Alrighty, so if you're not familiar with the Ironman challenge, it's a hardcore challenge. It's one of the hardest things you can do in World of Warcraft, in my opinion. So the rules on the screen, they may have already popped up. They may be popping up now. It depends if I remember to do it. But first and foremost, it's permadeath. Obviously, we're on a hardcore server. If we die, that's it. We're going to delete the character. We're not allowed to have any gear over white quality. That's right, only gray or white items. We are not allowed to have any buffs other than our own buffs. So I can put fortitude up, things like that. But no food buffs, no health pots, no armor pots, no buffs from another player. So I've got to keep an eye on that. On this particular challenge, we're not allowed to get into any groups or run dungeons. What I am going to allow for this particular Iron Man challenge, normally there are no professions allowed with the exception of first aid. They did allow first aid at some point a long time ago. So first aid is allowed. I think I'm going to also allow the secondary professions, cooking and fishing. I don't really understand why that was never allowed in the Iron Man challenge. Now, obviously, I can't cook food that would give me a buff, but I can cook food that we can just eat that provides no buff. So I am going to be picking up fishing and cooking along with first aid, just to make it more fun, more interesting. The primary professions are not allowed.
What is nature's call? Ah, the great outdoors.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah, I think this is round 4 or 5. The furthest we got in the Iron Man challenge was level 57 on a Night Elf Hunter. Yeah. It was a good run. I'm never going to get over it until I get past level 57. All right, we got a little cloak there. So the disadvantage of a priest or a cloth-wearing class is obviously we can only wear cloth, so the advantage of doing it on a warrior, he can wear anything. You know, plate, mail, leather, cloth. So you've got options. We do not. Let's get the mace skill up. We'll be looking for a wand as soon as we're able to get one. I am allowing the auction house as well. But, you know, really all the auction house is going to be for is selling. If we pick up a green item, we obviously can't wear it, but we can sell it. How badass is this Grell right here? I cannot hit the thing. All right, it's level 2. It's just a little way for us to kind of take care of ourselves. Some people might say, well, it's not really the Iron Man. Well, that's okay. It doesn't matter to me. This challenge is super difficult to do. Come on. Are you kidding me, man? Okay. Let's do a little heal here. So the add-ons I'm using, if you're wondering, I'll show you really quickly. Got Bagnon. Atlas was Classic, which I actually don't need for this character. This never works. I don't know why I bother doing this. Turning it off for one particular character, it never seems to hold. I've got Auctionator. I've got Bartender, Blizzmove, Classic Bestiary. This add-on, it's not very accurate, but what it allows me to do is to see what abilities an NPC has. But again, it's not completely accurate. I've got Click. This is mouse over heels. I've got the HideChatButton because I like a clean interface. I have an add-on called KillTrack. It just tells me how many times I've killed something. It's helpful for me to know, to get a sense of how bad the drop rate is so I can complain about it. Leatrix Maps does a few things. Of course, Questie. SexyMap is why my map looks like this. TacoTip, voiceover, and what's training. What's training, I can click here, and it shows me what I have available. Right now, I can get Power Word, Fortitude, so let's go get it. Actually, let's finish up this quest first. We get a little bit of money. Level 4, we've got Lesser Heal and Shadow Word Pain coming up. Yeah. I've got a couple of videos on the channel about my add-ons. You can find them if you just search my channel, the magnifying glass with add-on. I go over them. Whoops. One thing I do not use is like rested XP guides. It's nothing really against it. I just, because I've been playing the game so long, I pretty much know where everything is and what to expect, so I don't need like that kind of hand-holding add-on. That's also, it just takes up too much screen. I don't like a lot of things up on the screen, quests or anything like that. So we've got them off. To pick up some drinks here. This is something we're going to be doing. I don't think we're going to be drinking as often as we were on the Mage. It was ridiculous. But drinking in Classic is just something you have to get used to. This is why I'm wanting to get the wand. We'll be able to put a dot or two up, Power Word Shield, and just wand the target down. Or try to, anyway. So at the time of this recording, which is the 21st, I'm currently juice fasting. There's some videos about that on the channel if you're wondering what the hell that is. So I'm a little bit not feeling the best. It's part of juice fasting. Low energy, a little bit of a headache, pretty hungry. It's all right. I'm on a mission. That's right. No solids, no solid food, only green juice from my juicer. And we just need one more of these freaks. I was going to go rogue. I was hovering over it.
Well done.
For a little bit, but I am better with range classes, I think. I don't know. I mean, I like to think I am. Let's finish up the sabers. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to regular hardcore. It's just permadeath. Anything else goes. I might choose the the self-found option. Run some dungeons on a hardcore character.
Well done.
And I'm thinking about healer. I enjoy healing quite a bit.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Is there trouble?
I don't think so. Now that I'm here, I think everything's fine. All right, level 3.
Ishnuala, you performed your duties well, adventurer. Good luck, friend. This sigil was given to me by a messenger from our priest-trainer, Shanda. It seems Shanda would have words with you when you have a moment.
That sounds
Read
serious.
it and bring it to her afterwards.
Okay.
Thinning the younger population of creatures here in Shadowglen was a good start, adventurer. But there is still work to be done.
Okay.
The resources of the forest will be depleted too quickly if the problem is not addressed. Killing nature's beasts is a necessary evil for the good of all who share the land. Venture into the forest and slay mangy nightsabers and thistlebores in the name of balance.
A friend of mine named Ivrin usually visits me at the same time every day.
Ivrin.
The strange thing is that he hasn't been by today at all. He's several hours late, in fact. I admit I am a little worried, adventurer. Ivrin spends a lot of time over by the cave to the north, and I'm sure you know how dangerous it is there. Spiders everywhere. If you happen to be going that way, though, will you keep an eye out for him?
Are you a robot? So as part of Leatrix Plus, I can automate things. I can sell junk automatically, which is gray items, and I can repair automatically. I can automate gossip. This helps if you go to the bank, instead of them saying what they say in the dialogue box and you having to click, it just automatically opens up vendors and things like that. Now, because of the voiceover add-on, it will still read it. But I have to turn sell junk automatically off on this character because gray gear could be an upgrade.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
If I had it on, all of this stuff, all of this gray stuff would just automatically be sold for me. It's quite helpful. I think it's quite helpful, but we don't
Good luck, friend.
want that because, again, a gray item might be an upgrade. Anyway, let's get our fortitude here.
My wisdom is yours, as is my knowledge. What can I do for you, adventurer? Do
Train
not
me.
concern yourself with the world below Teldrassil for now. There will be time for that later. Go now and speak to the others in Shadowglen.
Sounds
They
like she's
can
of
tell you
Russian
more about
descent
what
here.
events have transpired. Help them in any way you can, and any time you feel you need more training, come back to me and I will teach you what I can.
Alrighty, we're going to keybind this. We're going to make this Q. Q. Did I not do it? Q. There we go. All right. It's not much, but 30 extra health is better than nothing. Da, 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 da.
I came to Shadowglen to observe the webwood spiders that dwell in the Shadowthread Cave.
All right.
They are cousin to a much smaller variety of spider. I believe the World Tree has had a profound effect on them, and I would like specimens to study to confirm this. First,
Okay.
I would like some of their venom. Gather webwood venom sacs from the spiders in and around the Shadowthread Cave to the north. I can then examine them for similarities with their smaller cousin's venom.
All right. I guess this dude's, I don't know, some sort of dude who loves spiders. He came here specifically to study the spiders. How do I like my chances with priests? The Ironman challenge, because of the gear restriction, you've got a good chance to get to level 20, 25. But after level 25, especially 30 and above, what happens is the creatures, they start scaling up. I mean, they're scaling up before that, because the way the game was designed, you are usually by that time, you've got like a full set of green gear and maybe a blue if you're lucky, right? So your health pool is much, much higher. You've got a high mana pool, whatever it might be, whatever the resource is that you're using, right? And you've got armor as well. You don't have that here on the Ironman challenge because you have no gear. So it gets really, really difficult around level 25 and higher. So let's see if we can make it to level 20. I'm going to be giving people that. If she gives me the buff, I've got to get rid of it. She's like, you're not getting a buff from me, loser. You think you are. So this is nature damage. I've got a little resistance to it. I've actually died on an Ironman in this area. I think it was to a spider. I died. Yeah. I got pretty unlucky with some resist or something. But I like the fact that we have a heal. Let's give this guy a little fortitude there. I'm going to need some drinks on me. This is going to be quite slow without them. Oh, that's an upgrade. So this is what I'm talking about. This is why you don't want to sell your junk automatically. Keep that junk in your pants. In your backpack. So this is an upgrade. It's gray, but it's, you know, we need it. As soon as we hit level 4, we're going to roll back to get the upgraded heal and the other thing, whatever it was. Now, I do have Shadow Meld here, but unfortunately, you cannot use it in combat. It would be a little bit too overpowered, I think. She's got a little panda pet with her there. Yeah, so it's really, you know, Shadow Meld is one of those racials that it's not like it doesn't have any benefit, but it's not really that good at all. If I'm in an area like this, right, and like maybe I need to go away from the keyboard, if you're willing to do that, right, I can Shadow Meld here, and I'm like kind of like a rogue. I don't know if it's the same as stealth, but it's pretty close. I think they changed this, though. I'm pretty sure. At some point, I think you're able to Shadow Meld in combat. I could be wrong there, but I could have swore I saw the Lazy Peon doing an Ironman challenge in some version of the game, and he was trying to get away from a mob, and he Shadow Melded. All right, I've got to go get some drinks. Otherwise, this is going to be... It's going to take too long. Oh, we don't have this quest yet. All right, we just need one more. Do I have these as well? I do. One more of the boar. Yeah, hopefully we get lucky with a bag drop or two. I like the Night Elf starting area. I need my macros down here. I need my min and maximum for the ground clutter. Show you what this does. It's quite lovely. I can turn it all the way up, which is a little bit more immersive, but it's harder to see things. Then I have minimum. Obviously, things stick out a lot easier. It's a little bit safer. It's great for herbing as well. Actually, we'll just hang out here and hit level 4. That way, when we go back, we're already at the trainer. Pick up some drinks, if we can afford it. There's a good chance we cannot afford it. I don't need the young ones. Yeah, I like the Night Elf. The starting area and the secondary area out there. It's kind of cool. So yeah, we did do the, you know, the regular hardcore. We made it to 60 on a troll hunter. It was last year now. But I don't think I ran any dungeons or anything like that. So the character I roll, I'll be rolling it today. I'll be doing that. And I do believe, from what I heard from several people on the channel, they put in the looking for group. Which I think I'm okay with that. It will make getting into a group a little bit easier. The problem with it, I mean, well, there are problems with it. You never know, you don't know who you're getting into a group with. And let's be honest, there are some people who are just trolls and who will try to wipe a group of hardcore players. There are people who will do that. So that's kind of really what I'm worried about. I mean, I assume somebody like that would be, you know, they have a small mind, or maybe they're just a young, really young person, or they're just, you know, they're just a dick. It's quite possible. But that's the only thing I'm worried about. So, in my opinion, Rogue has the best chance if you get in with a player like that, who just, they purposely pull a ton of mobs to try to wipe the group. Rogue has Vanish. You might be able to get out, right?
Greetings. You have proven your dedication to nature well, adventurer. A young adventurer like yourself has a promising future.
All right, let's go level up here.
Feel free to browse.
Thanks. Don't mind if I do. We don't need that much food on us. I'll keep a little bit.
A Shah Fela.
Let's train up first.
My wisdom is yours, as is my knowledge. What can I do for you, adventurer?
We can get both of these? We can. Good.
May the stars.
All right, so we have a dot, Shadowward Pain. It's pretty weak sauce at this early level, but it'll get a little bit better. And we have rank 2. So I'm going to use these. We'll put this on the bar. So let's see. I'm going to change up my rotation a little bit here. Yeah, that'll be my opener. So what I'm going to do here I'll go to my... Where the hell is the... Where's the click add-on? Okay, hold on. What the hell's going on here? Let me reload, I guess. There it is. Okay. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do here, so I have shift left as my, this is my, I'll call this my lesser heal. I'm going to add a binding, and I'm going to do for this one, it's going to be shift right and save the binding. That way if we're low on mana. So now we have the lesser heal, and I have the greater heal.
Ishnu Allah.
And let's pick up some water here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good enough for right now.
Be careful.
Alrighty. Alright, let's go see Iveron, and we'll finish with the spiders. Yeah, I'm on my 3rd day here with no food, no solid food. I'm just, like I said, drinking green juice. Between today and the next 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days, I'm going to be feeling pretty horrible. Let's give her some fortitude here. Oh, she's solo self-found. Okay. Some solo self-found players get they tend to get a little upset if you give them a buff. All you have to do is get rid of it, but it is a thing. Why am I not attacking here? Okay, am I okay with this rotation here? I think I am. Actually, I think I'm going to reverse this. Let's do it this way instead. Braid belt. I think I can wear that. Okay.
I'm so glad you found me, adventurer. How did you know I was here? I was bitten very badly by a spider named Githias the Vile while exploring the spider cave very close to here.
Githias.
I am sure I have been seriously poisoned. You must help me. Please tell Dirania Silvershine. She will be able to help me. Hurry. I'm so dizzy.
Just a Diablo pet there. Do I have a pet? No. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do. When do I get Power Word Shield? This is kind of the problem with a server like this. When people are farming a bunch of stuff, I get Power Word Shield. Level 12. No. Oh, level 6. Okay, good. We want that. I'm actually going to change this back. Okay, this is pretty... Okay, I got lucky right there. They weren't fully online yet. But I think I'm going to hang out here. That's what I'm going to do. Powered shield's going to be huge. Mana here. As far as the regular hardcore character, I'm not exactly sure. I was thinking about healing. I would be able to get into a group pretty easily. Don't think we'd have much trouble getting into a group anyway. But healers are usually the most difficult to get in a group. And I do enjoy healing. I would feel like there's a lot of pressure on me, and I would hate to... I'd hate to let somebody down, but I feel like in hardcore, I don't think it would be anything like Cataclysm, right? Where they're just running ahead, the tank's just pulling pack after pack after pack. And as a healer, it's the most difficult, trying to manage your mana. But I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Well done.
All right, there's the Venom Sack. Do I have the other? No, it's a follow-up. We come in here to slay. Actually, you don't slay her. You just have to get an egg or something, I think. If they don't have solo self-found, I'll go ahead and buff them up. It's one of the things I enjoy about playing a class that can give buffs.
How may I help?
Thank you, adventurer. When I return to Darnassus, I will compare the venom within these sacks with the venom of other spiders. It is my belief that it will have properties linked to the recent growth of our New World tree.
Okay.
Now that I have the spider's venom, I'd like some live specimens to study.
Anything else I can do for you?
Capturing a living giant spider is more than I can ask of you, young adventurer.
Yes.
And a giant spider is more than I could handle myself. But if you can find an unhatched egg, then delivering specimens will be much easier, and I can then arrange for the unhatched spiders to be contained. There must be a nest deep in the Shadowthread Cave. Please search for an egg in the nest and return it to me.
Oh dear. I was wondering why I hadn't seen Iveron yet today, and I've always warned him about those spiders. We may be able to help Ivern, as I know of an antidote that should help with the poison.
Okay.
It requires some ingredients, though, before I can make it. I'll need hyacinth mushrooms. You can find these growing under trees, or you may collect them from the Grell south of here. They seem to have taken a liking to them. I'll
the
also
Grells
need
have them.
moonpetal lilies, which only grow around watery pools. The last ingredient may prove the most difficult. From the very spiders that poisoned Ivorin, collect webwood ichor.
Okay. Yeah. Slay the grells for them. I've always wondered why they had like the these grells up here. They are I guess just a different place to farm, but yeah, they drop the mushrooms. Quite nice. We did get a little upgrade there. Two-handed mace. I mean, it's, you know. We'll take it until we get the wand. All right. That's it for the lilies. There's a mushroom. I like that there's only, you know, there's just basically one server for each type of play, you know, the PvP, normal, PvE. Yeah, we can drop the mushrooms. You may as well get some XP here while we're doing this. There's a chest back there. Yeah, don't mind if I do. I should have figured. Just had cheese in it. Ready. Go get some venom here. How many do we need? Yeah, we just need one. Could you imagine this place 2 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago now? Probably would have been pretty rough trying to tag mobs. It's not something I enjoy, so I always wait for that first wave of people to kind of get to the secondary areas. And it's also, if you're playing a class that doesn't have some kind of instant damage ability, it can be really frustrating.
Well done.
You know, if you're up against somebody with like Moonfire or something where it's just instant damage and they get the tag, it's frustrating. At best, it's frustrating as shit. We got some boots there. Yeah, so I'm just going to change them up here every time we do the Iron Man. I mean, I really want to make it one of these times, but so last challenge was female undead. Now we're doing male alliance. Female horde. We'll do male alliance, and the next round we'll do female horde. Just, I don't know, mix it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention, for the Iron Man challenge, there are no talents. We cannot pick talent points. It's a
What brings you here?
big one.
Thank Elune that you have gathered these ingredients so quickly.
How about you thank me?
Just a moment. I will have the antidote prepared. The antidote is ready, adventurer. Please see that Ivran drinks it. There is something that you should know. The antidote. It will only remain viable for 5 minutes. You must get it to him in time.
Okay.
Speed be with you, adventurer.
Elune be with you.
Adventurer, you must travel to Dolanaar when your business here in Shadowglen is done.
Okay.
There, you will find Lorna Morninglight. She will instruct you further in the ways of Elune, and it is with her that you will earn your first garments denoting your station as a priest of Elune. Take care, and may you be protected in your journeys.
I think those are green robes, which I will not be able to wear, unfortunately. All right, let's go give him the antidote here. And we'll have some revenge to seek. Oh, we already have this, the webwood spider egg. I always found it interesting that you don't actually kill the spider, the named spider in there. There's not a quest for it. I don't think there is.
Ishnu Allah.
What is this, adventurer? Oh, I knew Durania would be able to help me. I'm always getting into trouble, and Durania, well, she always manages to help me out of it. I'm feeling much better, but I think I will sit here for a while longer until I feel completely better. Well, that, and I was hoping you'd clear a path for me through those vicious webwood spiders.
No, if you can't stand the heat, keep your ass out the kitchen, something like that. Might be able to run past a lot of these. The aggro range is not massive. I can never remember which way to go here. Is it this way? Up and around this way? This is where we're going, up there. Yeah, we go up and around this way. So it's the middle road here, but I guess you could have gone around that way as well. I don't know. I always get a little bit confused. This is an interesting cave because I think this is the only cave with this design in the game. You know, if you've been playing Warcraft, you know, there's like 3 or 4 cave types, but this one is pretty unique. Well, I guess we're going to have to slay her. You can usually just come over and get the egg. And what we're going to do here, a lot of people forget they can do, it's just hearth out.
Well done.
And be down here where we started. All right, we have one more quest to do in here, which is to fill up the vial.
Greetings.
Ah, very good. I will have this egg and the venom transported to Darnassus, then return there when my studies are done here. I expect to find out a great deal from these specimens, Adventurer.
Okay.
You have been a great help to me. Adventurer, is it? I heard that Teneron has been asking for you. You'll find him in the highest room atop Aldrassil.
It's actually Iron Man.
Lives, but it's best you not keep him waiting too long.
Why? Does he get violent? Who does he think he is? I don't care about keeping somebody waiting. He's not any more important than I am. You threaten me. Put a shadow word pain on your ace. That's right.
Ah, Adventurer. I was hoping you'd be prompt in answering my summons. I have an important task that I would like you to perform.
Would you?
It is time for you to set out to seek your destiny, Adventurer.
Okay.
But before you are ready to set out into the world beyond our enchanted forests, there is much you must learn about our recent history. Much has changed with our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was, its power used to defeat Archimonde and drive back the Burning Legion. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell north of Aldrassil and return me a phial of its water.
Well done.
Coolest treehouse ever. The coolest. It's so cool. All right, we're going to make our way to the village. Get myself a thumbnail here. Forgot to do that. If you're a hunter, this is your hunter trainer in there.
What brings you here? So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more to be told, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil and into Darnassus. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Teldrassil, I must send you along. Corithras Moonrage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Corithras. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolanaar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil, out of Shadowglen, and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road, though, adventurer. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late.
Goddess watch over you.
Alrighty. Thanks for that. All right, here we go. Starting area complete. I will deliver a package for you.
Greetings, young adventurer. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolanaar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolanaar Inn. It lies along the road to the south.
Herbs, huh? What kind of herbs? Am I going to get busted? No drug runner for you. We'll speak with the other little demon here, Zen Foulhoof. Actually bring this guy back. You run into him again in Cataclysm, I think. It's pretty cool.
Don't touch me!
Don't worry, I'm not going to touch you. Get over yourself. All right, we're going to wrap this first episode up. We'll set the Hearthstone here, and we will begin our questing journey. Where's the innkeeper? I think she's up here. Here she is. Here he is, rather.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams. Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest.
How am I not going to rest after that? Alrighty, guys and gals, thank you for joining me in this first episode of the Iron Man Challenge. Take care. Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode. Peace.